Hey there, Wall Street winners. It is a midday check-in here on January 27th. We woke up to the markets in the red and just bleeding significantly, but it's been an interesting turn of events in the morning. So all of this really, the tech downturn and the really trillion-dollar loss in the NASDAQ in multiple, primarily semiconductor stocks, was due to that announcement that the Chinese AI firm DeepSeek came up with a language model and a way to allow that model to get populated and learn much more cost effectively with older NVIDIA chips. And that sent a lot of stocks into the red. And the semis are still there for the most part. But if we scroll across the screen, you can see that the Dow's come back. Crude oil is off almost $2, and yet oil stocks are in the green 50-50. I mean, 50% are, 50% are in the red. And then you've got the NASDAQ still off 600 points, which is a couple of percent. The VIX, which was up at 21, is now down at just under 19. We look to our list of health and retail, and health and retail are actually doing pretty good. I mean, Walmart is up, Lulu's up, Costco's up. You've got Home Depot up, and all decently up, like not significant, blowing it out, skyrocketing up, but certainly beyond what we would have expected in the morning. Then you've got healthcare. Healthcare is doing really well. Transport is up and doing well. We move down into oil, and it's a mix, but the companies announcing this week, Chevron, Valero, Exxon, all doing pretty well and holding on to their gains in the morning session. Then we get into tech, and this is where some tech stocks are getting hammered, but you've got Texas Instruments rebounding from its drop last week after bad earnings. Applied Materials, which has been on a tear since early December, it is off almost $14.50. But I think there's a buying opportunity here with Applied Materials. NVDL getting crushed. NVIDIA is getting crushed today, but I think it's being oversold. I think there's a buying opportunity for sure in NVDL today at the $50 mark. Micron is way down as well. They're going to announce earnings in the March timeframe. I think that 91 is a steal for Micron. That's kind of where it hit its lows on its last earnings report, and it's likely to have better earnings this quarter. Palantir, which has been a rock star of a stock in 2024, is off more than 4%. Could be an opportunity there with earnings coming out in 7 days, which should be solid. And then CRM, I mean, CRM Salesforce is up $18. Palo Alto is up. Net is up, which is again another cybersecurity team, or Atlassian, which has results in 3 days. It is up. And then you go down to stocks like Microsoft. It's now down at 430, which is kind of its sweet spot. And if it comes out with good earnings on Wednesday, that should jump. So you're getting in at a discount there. I'd stay away from ARM. I mean, it's off $16 and it's super volatile, but I think there's others to get into. Scrolling down further, Workday. Workday has been down at 250 last week and now up at 265 or almost 266. So there's a steal. We've got Lamb Research coming out this Wednesday after market close with earnings. Earnings should be good based on what we're hearing from the other semis, and it's off almost more than $4.50, almost $5 at 75. I think you're going to see that stock go to 80 or 83 on earnings, and that was a $120 stock post split or pre-split last year at in this time frame, in the January February timeframe last year. Then we get down further. You've got Tesla announcing this week it's off below 400. I'm not a big believer in Tesla's results because of, I think the deliveries are going to be down. I think they're going to miss on earnings this quarter. So I'm staying away from that. But then Meta, look at Meta. Meta was down significantly, 609 in the pre-market, and now it is up in the 650s. And it's announcing on Wednesday after market close. BABA went up probably because DeepSeek is Chinese, so it's lifting Chinese tech. Google down at 95. That's a steal right now going into earnings next week. And then you've got TSM. TSM was down at 189. It's off $30. They just had record earnings and popped up to the 220s. That this whole announcement with DeepSeek is not going to stop chip production. What orders that they have in that are locked in are going to be locked in for the quarter. And the likelihood of American companies even getting access to this Chinese tech is extremely low due to different tariffs and restrictions and things of that nature. So I think it's definitely oversold. SoFi is a steal, down $2 at 16 bucks. This is a company that I am sure will be a $20 stock by mid-year this year. And then you've got some others that are off. Goldman was down. It's down $6 at 630. Think it's had a bit of a run. I'd stay away from that. But Charles Schwab dipped down into the $80 range, and now it's up at 82. I think there's a lot of opportunity here if you've got some dry powder to get in today at some of these deep discounts. Good luck in your trades, and if you're like